Welcome back to Frontline Eurosports Online. Your host Nate Jennings, and the long-awaited 2016 Triumph Street Twin is finally here. We're going to go over the matte black model that you see pictured right here, go over some specs and stats. So let's take a walk around this machine together. First, the electronics I want to go over. This motorcycle now features ABS. It has switchable traction control. So we have all the safety features on this motorcycle. We have a ride-by-wire, an immobilizer. As you come to this side of the motorcycle, you'll start to see some of the components. We're going to have our speed sensor pickup for our ABS. You can see our speed sensor right here. We still retain our steel-braided brake lines, and this also lets us show you the new Pirelli rubber on our 18-inch rim, with Triumph still keeping a 90-degree valve stem on it. They've eliminated the old larger cylindrical shaped blinkers and went to a smaller turn signal with clear lenses and amber bulbs. We get down to the engine, we're going to see the pipes now have a nice sweep to them with no kinks. That's going to give it a better flow. Our machine went to a fuel injection system that went away from the fuel injection that they had with the simulated carburetor, with a single throttle body and a split manifold for more torque on this motorcycle, which we are now at a 270 firing order, and retaining the cooling fins to give the old school look to the motorcycle. We still have a 5-speed transmission on the motorcycle. We have increased our suspension travel to 130 millimeters front and rear with a progressive rear shock. LED brake light. I'll give you some of that action right now. And one of the things they really did was made the motorcycle more thin and narrow with a 29.5-inch seat height and a smaller fuel capacity down to 3.2 gallons. And you ask, why did they shrink the tank? Well, the fuel economy increased that much. We have an over 40% increase in fuel economy. The new 900 will now achieve up to 72 miles to the gallon at a constant 55 miles per hour. So the next thing we can do is see the new instrumentation. If you come into our handlebar controls, we have our ride-by-wire now on the right throttle, an integration of run cycle and start button. We still retain an adjustable front brake lever with a remote reservoir. That's clear plastic. We can upgrade to an anodized if we wanted to. Going across the straighter bar that we have here, we are now going to have a horn button, turn signals, high beam located up front on a trigger switch, and the information button. We're going to go into the instrumentation and see what our 55 horsepower, 59 foot-pound torque motorcycle has for us electronically. We have our odometer, trip 1, trip 2, our average miles per gallon and instantaneous miles per gallon, our range on tank, timepiece, traction control can now be turned on and off, and back to our odometer. You'll see also a fuel meter on this side and a gear indicator in the instrumentation. Plenty of other lights that are going to illumine up as we utilize things such as our turn signal, neutral, our high beam. Going back to the tank, we still have a classic looking fuel filler, but now it is lockable, where before they were non-lockable elements. If you like what you see with this just over 432-pound motorcycle now, call us back at 540-387-9780 or stop on by at our facility. We're going to leave you with a nice exhaust note of the new 270 firing order Street Twin. First, we hear our fuel injection priming up. I pull in my clutch with my slip-assisted clutch, which is really smooth. This motorcycle with us. Hopefully we are where you get your information for your Triumph Street Twins and pick up your very own Triumph Street Twin from Frontline Eurosports.